A non-tech savvy user is bringing in database data and CSV files into their environment using Syntasa's no-code capabilities and joining that data together. As you can see in this process, there is no code that the user needs to write. Also, Syntasa provides key information to the user on the workspace without leaving the app, such as a preview of the structure of the data. A transform will help the user join that data together and provide other transformational capabilities and data conditioning capabilities, and also provides the ability to review the structure to ensure the data is correct. What we will do now is show you how to bring in that database data. The user will select a database connection, drag and drop it onto the workspace, select the database, commit the changes, drag and drop a from DB process onto the workspace, connect the connector, and the process is now available to configure. The user will specify the table, incremental load to partition the data, autofill because Syntasa is aware of the schema of the table, and select the time, source, and formatting so that Syntasa knows how to partition this data and on what field to use. Select the Output tab and the table name. The user will now save and lock the workspace, select the newly configured process, create a job, specify the resources in the runtime that Syntasa will use to process this data and the date range. User will execute the job. The job is submitted to the backend and Syntasa will do the rest of the work. The user can go to the activity screen to monitor the status of the job and also review the detailed logs to see line by line status of the job, or just to review for errors. The user can monitor the jobs via the workspace, as you can see with the gray dashed lines around the circle. Once that process is complete and the job is successful, it will turn dark green. The user can now use the data for analytical purposes or further processing. The user can also review the structure of the data looking at the output node. Now the user wants to analyze the data. They go to Syntasa's visualization engine, do the data exploration, and build a dashboard that they can use to present the results to colleagues and stakeholders in a shareable and interactive format. The user also has at their fingertips an SQL engine to provide the ability to do complex data querying and data manipulation. It is important to note that this data is non-proprietary in format and can be used by any enterprise tool. This is an example of how a user can use Syntasa's low-code and no-code processes, build a data engineering pipeline, and produce some results.